Hey, this is Tom Tuziant with Fairway Independent Mortgage. I wanted to put together a sample of an analysis we do for our clients that compares basically the cost of renting versus owning. And what I'm going to show you in this video is basically a scenario where someone's paying $1,000 a month in rent and considering buying a $150,000 new home in the Charlotte market. So property taxes and things like that will assume the Charlotte marketplace. And I'm assuming where rates are today on November 6th of 2009. So those rates obviously will change higher or lower as the market changes. But what this shows is the current rent and maybe $20 a month for renter's insurance. Costs about $1,000, $1,020 per month. And there's no tax benefit, and obviously any principal that gets paid goes towards the landlord's mortgage and his ownership, not yours. Someone who was to buy a $150,000 house and using an FHA loan would put 3.5% down. And a couple of assumptions I made here is tax bracket combined federal and state of 25%, which is a little bit lower than most people are making. So a married couple making $60,000 a year total is going to be in a higher tax bracket than that, just to give you an idea. And assuming an appreciation of 3%, interest rate at 5% as time goes on, and a 3.5% down payment would be $5,250. And in this example, the seller paying the closing costs, so no real other out-of-pocket expenses. But your mortgage payment, taxes, and insurance would give you a total payment of $1,027, so virtually the same as somebody's renting right now, but kind of like the old TV commercials, but wait, there's more. If we look at the tax bracket, the interest and property taxes are tax deductible, so a tax benefit now going from $0 to $188 a month. And the principal that you pay, which is equity that you're starting to build, goes from $0 to $174 a month, or what you're currently giving to your landlord for his equity is $174. So your kind of after tax and after principal payment, it's really about $665 is your true cost of ownership, because the principal is the assumption there is that you're going to get that later on. Now the next section that I'll show you here as we bring this up, if we look at the ownership analysis, what we do is we put a time frame of 3 or 5 years here, and basically if you continue to rent for 3 more years, you'd spend $37,811 on rent. You'd pay down no principal yourself, have no tax benefits, so your total cost is $37,811. With owning a house, you'd spend $36,978, but of that you'd spend $6,700 in principal, so your loan balance is dropping. And you'd also have new tax deductions of $6,658. So your after-tax cost here is $23,000 versus $37,000 when you consider the principal buildup. So even you're still looking at, even if you just say, well, I don't have the principal because it's in the house, you're still looking at about a $7,000 savings of ownership. The thing is here with that 3% appreciation of the house, you can see the house is now worth $163 and the loan balance is down to $138. So you've got $25,000 in equity after just 3 years. Take it out for 5 more years, now you're looking at $64,910 in rent versus $61,000 in ownership costs. Principal pay down, tax benefits are growing, so your net cost goes from 64 to 38, so a pretty dramatic savings. And the real estate value versus the loan balance, now again 3% appreciation, you're looking at about $40,000 in equity after just 5 years. And if you consider that, the beginning when I was talking about taxes, assume about a $60,000 a year income, that's basically 2/3 worth of a year's income that is now your money as a homeowner that wouldn't be yours if you were renting the property. So just wanted to show this as an example of what we do for people that are currently renting and thinking of buying a house. Put together specific numbers based on the current rent and what the property value is, and let you see what it looks like for you over time, that you can make a good logical decision whether it's right to buy a house along with all the other factors that are going on out there. If I can help you in any way, that's my mug shot, but here's my phone number. It's 704-541-1171. Direct line to me. Be happy to talk to you anytime. Thanks.